Hey YouTube, this is Mark with Who's Your Life. I'm in my backyard. You'll be able to hear back to the south, the high school is having a JV football game, so you'll probably hear some announcers going on there. I don't know if you can hear them or not. This is a quick video about some shooting I did out here with Gunny. I went to the gun range earlier today with my wife. Spent about an hour and a half shooting handgun, pistol, and wanted to share that with you. Now, a few videos back, I had a comment sent to me about my need to get a therapist because all I do on here is ramble, and I thought about that, and it plays into the video today. Whatever. You're probably right. That's great advice. I've sought out the help of 3 or 4 therapists in the last 10 years to help me process some traumatic things, and I don't mind doing that. Proud to say that. Not too afraid to ask for help. The other thing is, this channel is for my kids, for my grandkids, and for people who take a genuine interest in what I'm doing. And if you don't do that, that's fine. No need to get crazy about it. You know, just scroll on by. But appreciate you watching. That helped out my views. And lastly, I'd just like to say that I use what I did today at the gun range, shooting, as a method of self-care, in that I work a job that is extremely stressful. It is very traumatic. I deal with child fatalities, criminal events that occur against children, and I would welcome you into my world for a little bit and see how you deal with it. What I do is I find, hey Gunny, stay over here. I find that I need something to really focus on. Like, I need to get my mind on focusing on something, and shooting does that for me. Because not only am I focusing my mind, but I'm focusing on a target, and it requires that I expend energy in a direction that I'm not normally thinking. So it exercises my mind. It releases some of the stress I built up over the week, and it's just dang fun. So, little video clip. Appreciate you caring about me enough to send me a comment. I'll take that into consideration, but today, instead of going to a therapist, I went to the gun range. So let's check it out. Let me set this up really quick. The target that you saw has got 5 orange circles on it. The purpose or scenario that I had going on in my mind was I had 6 magazines loaded with 10 rounds each. I had 3 firearms. The first one I fired, and you already see the holes on that top right target, was a Taurus Gen 3C 9mm. And my goal today was to get rounds in each of those orange circles without going outside the circles, if that makes sense. So the top 2, Taurus Gen 3C 9mm, brand new gun I purchased at 2 Bear Arms in Etna Green, Indiana. The bottom 2, again, Taurus Gen 3C, a previously owned firearm that I just picked up. Very, very clean. Didn't have very many rounds put through it at all. Got a great deal on it. 9mm. And then the center target, 2 magazines with my Beretta 96A1, 40 S&W. So yeah, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 rounds, and you'll see how I do. So you'll see that I forgot to hit record on the first magazine of my 40 S&W in that center target, and then listen very closely at the end of this clip when you see the results. My very last shot, I went outside the target. I'm not shooting fast. So you can see then that I transitioned over to a silhouette target, and 2 magazines, 10 rounds each, with my 40 S&W, focused on the torso. The first 10 rounds, second 10 rounds focused on the head. You'll see a bad habit I've picked up in videoing myself is very often on the very first round of shooting my semi-automatic, I will adjust my weak hand, and then it doesn't move for the entirety of the magazine. So just something I'm working on, and that's part of the reason why I video or have somebody video me as well if they're available, because it helps me out. But didn't do too bad with the old 40. Huh?
Video.
Are you doing it right now? Okay, can you stop it? So my wife and I just love being on videotape or whatever, video, and she was trying to sneak in a video, and I was like, come on, because I wanted to tell her what I was going to do so she would be prepared. She doesn't like getting hit with brass, but that was my Walther PK 380. I think it was just 8 rounds if I remember right. And go back and see if you see me adjust my weak hand after that first round, or I think I'm putting this clip before that. Anyways, just see if you can see that little adjustment that I do. In this next clip, you see that I am shooting steel as well. I like to do that at this range. I think I had 6 rounds left for my 380, and I asked my wife to give me a scenario. Now you're probably not gonna be able to pick it up the way the video is, but there are 2 silhouettes, steel silhouettes on the left side. I went nearest first, then the farther one second, and then I transitioned across the field to the very back to the big square target in the back, and then transitioned from there to the left to the very back silhouette. So I just had 6 rounds, so it was like bam, 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 switch, bam, 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 bam. See if you can follow. all that high speed, crazy accuracy. So I'm going to end this video with two pictures of the targets today, the two that we kind of focused on in the videos, and I think I did all right overall. I am going to go probably back out. I don't know if I'm going to go out tomorrow. Depends on the weather and depends on if I need to buy more ammunition. I went to a couple hundred rounds today, but if I do, I am going to take one of those targets that have the 5 different orange dots on it and try to fill each orange circle with 10 rounds and not come off the orange. So that's my way to improve. And then the silhouette target, which was at 7 yards, the orange was at 5, the silhouette was at 7. I want to tighten those rounds up and probably push it out to 10 yards actually, and just get better at tightening and focusing on those rounds. That's what I do for fun, and today that was my therapy session. So hope you all enjoyed it. This something I'm doing. The weather is getting a little bit nicer. It's been so blazing hot. Today is still humid, but it's in the upper 70s, and it's just supposed to get nicer the next few days. So got a lot to do, get caught up in the shop. I haven't been working in the shop due to the heat, so you'll see more stuff coming up. Until then, hey guys, thanks for watching. Appreciate each and every one of you. Appreciate the comments. If you like this kind of thing, hit subscribe, hit that like button, and we'll see you on the next one. Cheers. Hey YouTube, this is Mark with Who's Your Life. I'm in my backyard